Do you believe in ghosts? You know, the old-fashioned kind, like the Grey Lady, the hooded monk, or the disappearing child. What about the ghosts of objects, places, or paranormal events? You see, it started with an event. The north wind brought the snow early this year, and something else. Christmas cards. No envelope, no stamp, no address. They were carried on the wind, falling into gardens, streets, woods. But the church seemed familiar. Northfield, in the Fens. I'm no stranger to a bit of ghost hunting, as some of you may know. So I packed up the gadgets and set off into the white world outside. Unfortunately, the weather took a turn for the worst. I need to find some shelter before setting up the ghost gear. I'll unpack once I'm settled. I need to find some shelter. I'll unpack. A flood warning with a handy map. I'll take a pic. The cabinet is locked. What do you have there? Aha! I can unlock the cabinet. It's a map of the churchyard. Could be handy. There it is, Northfield, in the Fens. And I won't be alone, by the sound of it. It's locked. There's a mechanism, some sort of lock. A grave marker. The names are barely readable. Posh graves. They must be, this close to the church. They are mid-service. It would be rude to enter, but that's never stopped me. What the hell? Something has changed. Things are different. Something else is going on here. I had better look around. Dendrochronology. It's a slice off of the old yew tree. A slice of time. It's a slice. I can only make out a few letters. Inclusion, diversity, and opportunity. What does that mean? Brexit Festival yew tree? Good luck, sapling. Gravestones. A mound of graves. A family plot. Only a few letters remain. A card. A Christmas card. Another card. Where are they coming from? The tower. Caught on the north wind and off. Over the landscape. The tower. There's a mechanism, some sort of lock. I might have something here. Stained glass windows, illustrating Bible stories. Anyone home? Hello? Anyone home? The window tells a story, a Bible story. Bird choppers? This might not be 2007. So when? A grave plot for someone impressive, or had lots of cash. Victorian graves, I think, based on the shape. A grave plot for someone impressive, or had lots of cash. The footpath leads to the Carrion Woods. Not a place to get lost. Not tonight. A grave marker. The emergency lights? There's a deep snowdrift. That stone cross must have fallen from somewhere. Emergency lights? That... I must have missed the note about daylight saving, if this has changed. A much needed light, but for whom? A grave marker. The names are barely readable. A mound of graves. A family plot. Windmills? The window tells a story, a Bible story. Barely enough light to see by. But I've got the night vision camcorder. No worries. Air ambulance. Things have definitely changed. Someone there? I might have something here. Pinpoint the phenomena. No, that's a fly. Yes, strange shadow. It's not mine, and there's no obvious source. A guide to help identify the choir. Movement. There. Pinpoint the phenomena. Something different. Something that can't be explained. Yes, strange shadow. It's not mine, and there's no obvious source. Could be rats, or bats, or mice, or ghosts. The photographs are old, dry, and brittle. Nothing, just the howling wind. Wow, this place brings back memories. Hello, old Nick. Two slate ladies, the local aristocracy? The inscription reads, "I rest atop the sanctum, where the gurneys come to rest. Beware ye who enters, for you must pass a test. For the passage is lined with danger, only gurney knows the way. Those with foul intent will never see the day." The hands are missing, again. There are small holes, keyholes. 3 keys. Some sort of ceremony or union? I'm missing something. I'm missing something. I'm missing something. I'm missing something. I'm missing. I'm missing. They prefer the dark, always have, somewhere to hide. Whisper, a murmur. I might have something here. Pinpoint the phenomena. An orb? No, it could be dust or moisture. It's the camera strap. Whoops, sorry. Some sort of bug. Maybe a mozzie? Yes, strange shadow. It's not mine, and there's no obvious source. The choir stalls are empty. Except, why do I feel like I'm being watched? It's a display for hymn numbers. I don't have all the numbers yet. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to work out what's going on and save the day. Nearly there. The vestry. Someone in there. Time for some answers. The church is a mess. There's no way through that way. The aisle is blocked on purpose. Good place for a spy cam, a bit of surveillance. The choir stall. Except... photographs of the old choir. Springtime. What happened to the rest of the choir? Springtime. What happened to the rest of the choir? There's something eerie about their staring faces. Very festive. A guide to help identify the choir. Each hymn has a number. Nothing. The root screen, it lists the names of the vicars, rectors and priests of Northfield since 1066. The church is a mess. There's no way through that way. I can easily go around.
About time someone showed up.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting, well, you know.
A woman?
The living?
Is this some kind of joke?
I doubt it.
Make fun of the new vicar? See what she's made of?
New vicar?
Come on, enough's enough.
Why are you here?
Okay, sunshine, you need to get to work, yeah?
I do, yes. There's something going on here.
Well, there will be if we get this church ready for the service.
Work?
You are a strange one. Verger? Sexton?
Neither.
Multitasking, huh? Well, I've got a job for you.
Oh, yes?
Try and get some of those old candles lit. I managed a few to light the way, but the altar is a problem. They're either too old or cut by a draught.
It's not a draft that blows out the candles.
Okay, sounds like you know what you're doing. Take these. There are a few matches left, if you're careful. The place will look great candlelit. Perfect for the service. Start with the altar. It's the main focus tonight.
Service?
Midnight Mass?
Here? Tonight?
The weather is devilish, but I have faith some will make it.
Work?
You are a stranger.
Need? Oh yeah.
Try. I managed. There is
It's not...
the start with.
Where did they all go?
Who?
The congregation?
Oh, it's true. Church numbers are dwindling, but
No. Just now, outside, before I entered the church, I heard singing.
maybe. I think we have some early arrivals. I did hear voices.
What voices?
You should know. You're the local.
There's no one else here.
Well, there soon will be. Chop chop.
I don't think you're the first priest to hide away in here.
I know. Have you seen them? I feel quite unworthy.
No wood.
Gotcha.
Let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good deeds.
Well, I don't know about good deeds.
Chapter 9, verse 13, Matthew.
No, I'm Nigel.
What do you think?
About what?
Matthew chapter 9, verse 13. For the service?
I have no idea. Where are you going?
Oh, look at this place. More like a museum than a church.
Echoey old place, isn't it? It's probably best to stay quiet. You never...
Hello?
Did you have to?
Oh, a bit intimidating, but the acoustics are excellent for singing.
Are you really going to hold mass? Here?
Absolutely. The show must go on.
Hear that?
Yeah. What is that?
Have a guess.
Fracking?
It's not fracking.
Roadworks?
Underground?
Well, what is it?
I fear we may find out.
Hear that? The choir has arrived. Oh, I'm so sorry about the state
No,
of the church.
wait.
We've been really struggling tonight. Oh, the choir stalls are empty.
They have been for years.
Is someone here or not?
Probably a bit of both.
Look! A whopping great light. How do we get that thing switched on?
Power's out. The storm.
Pessimist. Have a little faith. It's Christmas Eve.
What?
What about a Jenny?
More than likely. The place is isolated enough to need a generator.
We have to find it. Get it fired up.
There's plenty of locked doors. Any big clunky church keys laying around?
There's an old tin marked keys in the vestry.
I'll have a look around outside. An outbuilding or shed might be hiding the generator.
Sounds like a plan.
No way through. It's blocked. The aisle is blocked on purpose. Any luck?
There's plenty of rusty old keys, but no clues about a generator.
Any luck?
There's
Any luck?
There's plenty.
I don't think you're the first priest to hide away in here.
I.
The aisle is blocked on purpose. Red candles. Very festive. Or it could be devil worshippers. The Jenny. Looks workable. Maybe Vicar has a key. Hello? There in the corner of the shadows. Red candles. Very festive. Or it could be devil worshippers. The generator's in the tower, if that's any help.
The tower? That's only got one key. It'll be the oldest.
But which one?
We can separate out the pairs.
Well done.
Yes, that's a pair. Yes, that's a pair.
Well done. They match.
Yes, that's a pair. Well spotted.
Well done.
Well spotted. Yes, that's a pair. Well spotted. Yes, that's a pair.
Well done.
Yes, that's a pair. Yes, that's a pair. Yes, that's a pair. That's it. The last one.
The old tower key. Are you coming?
No, I'm going to clear some of this mess. Try and get organised.
Will you be all right?
The aisle is blocked by an old pew, and the vestry is a dump.
Need a hand?
No, the activity will keep me warm. Now go! Shoo! Shoo!
All right, all right.
Find us some power.
in memory of... I can't make out the name. It's a bit on the vintage side, but it'll still do the job. There's got to be some instructions nearby. Nothing. Maybe it's busted after all. Complete failed failure. It's not working, basically. Fuel cap, oil cap. Oh, great. Buttons. Nothing. Maybe it's busted after all. Hello? Pinpoint the phenomena. A hunched figure in a robe or habit. Bell ringers? Old church stock, caught by the wind or carried by the crows. Someone planned to start a fire to burn the cards. Mashed up old Christmas cards and bird poo. A proper festive mulch. There's got to be some instructions nearby. That gives us some power for a while. I'll leave her to it. No need to disturb the vicar. I'll leave her to it. Dendrochronology. It's a slice, a slice. It's a slice, a slice. Bird choppers? This might not so... The vicar wants the power on. I had better get to it. I'll leave her to it. And there, let there be light.
Walk while you have the light, before darkness overtakes you.
What?
John, chapter 12, verse 35.
None the wiser.
I'm rehearsing.
You still think they're coming?
Yes, people will come to sing. And we can back them up with this.
Yikes.
Maybe we can find some vinyl, old 78s, and get some music going.
For who? It's the middle of winter.
Very true. I'm freezing.
You should leave before you get hypothermia.
Not the day before Christmas.
It's not Christmas Eve, it's...
Deathly cold. We have to warm this place up best we can.
How?
Come see me in the vestry when you get a moment. Oh, look what I found. It was a bit blocked, but if you gather some logs...
Logs? In this weather?
Firewood, maybe a bit of kindling. We'll soon warm the church up. A bit.
Tear up a tree or two with my bare hands?
I heard a woodcutter as I arrived. Somewhere in the trees.
A woodcutter in the Carrion Woods.
Yeah, chopping away like mad.
Thomas Ager.
Oh, cheery looking chap. Can't wait to have him staring down at me every day.
One of the old Northfield vicars. So you arrived on the 23rd? What have you been doing all this time?
Not a lot, except trying to keep warm. I tried to clear the path at the back of the church, but to no avail.
The orange flashing lights?
Yes, I thought it best to warn the parishioners of the snowdrift.
No one is coming tonight. No one is coming because it's not Christmas Eve.
I've survived one night in the vestry. I'm sure I can manage another. Plus, I've got the Eucharist tomorrow morning.
Ugh, sounds painful.
Help yourself to a bicky. You've earned it.
The biscuits are soft and stale. Days old. Maybe even weeks.
Help yourself to a snack. Pick one. Wasabi peas or Parsons crisps. Good. I'm not too keen on the peas. They make my nose go all funny.
Packing light?
Well, I thought I'd get some time to pop into town and grab some bits.
Where will you sleep? Here?
Oh, no. There's supposed to be a cottage somewhere. That'll be home when I find it. But for now, this is me.
Shopping?
Yeah. Place on the sea? Paxton?
Saxton. They don't have many shops and Reese is no House of Elliot.
Oh, it'll have to be Rendlesburg then, after the snow clears.
Nifty phone.
When it's working.
It needs to charge.
It was fine until you arrived, funnily enough.
"20 to midnight.
What?
The clock. It's stuck.
Stuck? It's just stopped. Old batteries, probably.
It doesn't take batteries.
Ugh. Which is probably why it stopped. There's hot tea in the flask, if you fancy a cuppa.
The tea is stone cold. It has been for some time. avid readers?
It's the parish records for this region, since year dot.
All the records? There would be hundreds of years.
Oh, easy! Maybe even 1,000 years, some of them. Births, deaths, marriages, all of it.
That's a lot of data and potential clues.
Clues? As to what?
The mystery of this church, the real reason we are here.
Any luck with the firewood? I'm absolutely freezing.
Hold on, Vicar. I'm still looking.
I don't suppose you could tune that thing?
I can try. Perhaps pick up the local radio?
Yes, maybe a weather report and maybe a bit of news or chat.
Late night talk radio? No thanks.
Do it. We might get a mention for tonight's service.
This is the Christmas Eve weather bulletin from TVE.
See? Christmas Eve. Like I said.
It sounds old, like a recording.
Further snow and high winds are expected in Oldham, Northmoor. Freezing temperatures and a hoarfrost expected in Northmoor, Sedgemarsh. Here is the weather forecast from the TV.
Today we will be making
Further snow and high winds are expected in South Downs.
Any luck with the firewood? I'm absolutely...
Hold on.
Oldham, Northmoor.
The footpath leads to the Carrion Woods. Not a place to get lost. Not tonight. The footpath, not a place to get lost. Not... Well, look here. Freshly cut logs. How handy. Hello? Thank you for the logs. We certainly need them. A bit weird. I should get back inside.
My coat and socks are still soaked.
There, that should do the trick.
Oh, thank the Lord. My best sexton so far, you are.
Yes, about that.
Who are you, really?
What gave it away?
You know as little as me about the church. So you're not a sexton?
Honestly, I've only been to the church a few times, and that was a long time ago.
You don't know scripture, verses or songs, so you're not the verger.
I'm not really a believer, not in the sense that you are.
So you're here for something else?
Ghosts.
What?
I'm a paranormal investigator. I investigate the supernatural.
A ghost hunter?
Yes.
And that's why you're here?
That and the Christmas cards. They lured me to this church.
Lured you? Okay, I've heard it all now. Why did they lure you here?
Because something is wrong.
What's wrong?
This room has warmed up, stifling, in fact. So why are your clothes still wet and dripping? Why are you still shivering?
Give me time. It was a blizzard out there. I was soaked. I think a snowdrift landed on me.
And there's the other small matter.
Oh, do tell. Don't keep me in suspense.
The clock, 20 to midnight.
It's just broken.
You shouldn't be here.
Says you, Mr. Subterfuge. But I can't knock your effort.
It's not Christmas. There is no mass. There are no parishioners.
Listen.
The tapping.
You said it was twigs.
It's definitely not twigs.
Listen. There are people outside.
What people? Come away from the window.
Why? They must be locals. Oh, they look frozen. Who are they?
No one living.
South down.